Right, so with the lockdown and that, it's hard to make videos at the moment. So I'm going to do a quick update on what I've done to my daily. I bought this Polo in January the 14th, I think it was, somewhere around there, mid-January time. It was completely standard when I bought it. The only thing done to it was two Genesis front seats, which I still need to get the rear bench to match the set, and it was on some fake BBS RAs which were like toast. So I've done quite a lot since then, and I'm just going to walk you through what I've done so far with the car. So when I bought the car, it was completely faded and it was completely white. You can see in some very light sections it's going white again, but I have polished it twice to get it back red. This is, yes, it's 20-year-old paint, so it's as best you're going to get. There is marks all over the car, but you get that. I have replaced this wing. The wing that was on it was completely cracked and that, so I've replaced this. But the previous owner of this, when they took it off, you pull the wing out to get to the bolts down the side in here, and because he's done that, the fitment isn't the best, so I need to fix that at some point. I just need to find the time. Engine wise, it's a 1 litre 4-speed for now. I was going to put a 1.3 in it. I was going to put a 1.3 in it, but as it's my daily, I can't be asked, to be honest with you. Like, it gets me. So what I've done to the engine bay is I've put R blocks on it to pull the anti-roll bar forwards for when I load it. I've put a 4:2:1 manifold, which is a cat delete at the same time. I've had a lander hole drilled and welded with a bung so I can put the sensor back in. So yeah, I've also engine raised it. I've done it the poverty spec way, which is hockey pucks. Then I had a mate, he laved a hole through the middle of them. There's one there, and then there's one just at the bottom down there, and then I put a longer grounding cable for the engine, just because the other one was too short. I've also cut and raised the gearbox mount in the back, so it's all level and as it was from factory height, sort of all level as it should. What else have I done in the engine bay? I need to paint the rocker cover. I have put an aftermarket horn in. Obviously it's on TA coilovers with quite a bit done to them to make them this low, because you can't really go too low on TAs or they bottom out. I think that's it for the engine bay. Oh, I've done as well as the stainless manifold, I've done a centre box delete because how low it is, it was just catching on everything, and I've put a aftermarket back box on it, which is a RC40 off a Mini. This is off my old Mini actually, so it has a nice little tip now. Interior wise, it's got Genesis front seats. I still need to get a Genesis rear bench. I'm going to get black door cards all around. I've got a white ball gear knob and a white steering wheel to match the wheels. I'm going to be painting the centre of the steering wheel black because it just doesn't match anything. I stripped out the carpet and I put black carpet in, and while I was there I did wiring. While I was under the carpet, I wired it up for a sub, so there's all wiring under there. You can see, because this is the carpet on my old Polo, I cut holes ready for where the roll cage would have been, so I need to get a new rear carpet so I can hide that, but that's the sub wiring. While we're talking about the boot, I'll show you the boot. It's nothing special. It's a black parcel shelf to match a black carpet. I've got two 12x9s in the boxes. I've got I think it's a 10-inch sub, and then I put it on a laminate wood floor. with an edge amp. I also relocated the washer bottle. That's another thing I did in the inch boat, which I've got to say. I relocated the washer bottle to the boot just because it can tidy up a bit better, so looks nice. So I've got the grill for that, it's just on the back seat. It keeps falling off, so I need to glue it on. But as it's my daily, everything's a little bit of work in progress. Oh yeah, so coilovers. It's on TA Technics, fucking eBay special coilovers. Nothing special, but the springs were powder coated white. I have no helpers in the front and a bit of work done to the springs to make them sit this low. The rears, I don't think they're TAs. I think they are eBay spec though. They're just off a 6M Polo, so I've had to put little washers for the bushing, or you can just push the bushing out for your standard Polo rear and put it in the bottom of the put the bushing into the bottom of these ones, and basically it's just a little spacer, so it goes straight up and down. But they're a bit stiffer than what you get with the Polo. My camber wise, no, I don't munch tyres. Everyone always asks, no, I don't munch tyres. They're doing alright. It has got a lot of camber, yes. And it's got 15mm spacers on the back, just to push the wheel out a bit more. It has got 6 and 5 washers, but I have used longer bolts just so I'm not maxing out the bolts and they're actually going through into the hub enough. Yeah, the wheels are 13-inch Steelies. They've not been banded, they are like wide, they're 13 by 6. I had them, they come silver, I had them powder coated white. My theme was white and red obviously to match the steering wheel and that, but later on down the line I can just go any other wheels and put any steering wheel and you can have a red and different theme, but for now red and white's a theme. Nothing special. Right, so that's my daily Polo. If you have any questions, hit us up on Instagram or leave them in the comment section. The Instagram's ruined_ride_, and my personal Instagram is static. What is it now? Static_Pete. So if you have any questions, hit us up. Yeah, any questions, leave us a like, comment. So.